Hey guys, Sheena here with Main Home Gardens with your monthly update. And I am overdue, as usual, but I usually come to you and check in from the high tunnel. But I wanted to show you a little bit of what's growing in our family garden this year. I think the rain is going to catch me. But yeah, we're about to get some thunderstorms, which is needed because it's so hot. But this bed here is slowly been transformed into a complete flower bed. But we've worked in some vegetables. As you can see, we've got some zucchini here. There you see some. My mind just went blank as to what that flower is. And I've been so excited about it too. Oh my gosh, what is that flower? I'll put the words there. So yeah, we have some zucchini here, and this whole stretch all the way down to that pole interplanted are probably about 12 or 18 or so jalapeno plants that we're going to be using this year to make our cowboy candy. We have more jalapenos that have been installed in the high tunnel too, but this will be primarily for us. And we have our sunflowers that are just randomly popping up from last year where seed dropped, and our early spring flowers have already bloomed, and dahlias, that's the name of that flower. Dahlia, those are dahlias. So yeah, but our other spring flowers have already bloomed, and they're just chilling. They're not going to do anything else this year but add some greenery to this bed, which is part of the reason why we came back and we planted all of these other gladiolas. These are espresso gladiolas. They're like a chocolate color, and they were so beautiful on the package. I'm just really excited to see what they look like in real life. Of course, with our zucchini and squash, you know, we always plant flowers and basil. And so there you see some of our beautiful purple basil, which it looks like I need to start pinching it. And then our mammoth leaf basil there. And this flower here, oh my gosh, it's got a bloom. I didn't realize that. I pulled this thing up accidentally in a different location thinking it was a weed. Forgot that I actually planted it. Since it's new to me, I didn't I didn't recognize it. But it's calendula, I believe. I have to check my notes to be sure, but I think I'm 75% sure that that's calendula. So I'm excited to see how, oh my goodness, look. The red dahlias are now blooming. Oh man, those are going to be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm so excited about those flowers. I have seed that I should have started like way earlier, and it's probably really too late, but I don't know, I'll still experiment, you know me. I refuse to be limited by the laws of nature, which is why I often don't succeed, but every now and then I do. But I'm going to start those and see if I can get them in the ground and get the roots established on those as well. But these two were started from bare roots, the yellow and the red ones you see here. Now what I really am just like blown away by, which I shouldn't be because this has been the case every year, these zinnias. Okay, so pretty sure most of these are going to be red, but there's possibly some pink ones in here, or purple prints as well. This one was planted. Okay, it's the only one that was planted in this bed. The rest of these are volunteering from last year and the year before where they've been planted and seeds have dropped off and they've just kind of just laid there. And this huge patch here is, I know it's going to be crazy, crazy, crazy ridiculous, because last year they got to be 5 feet plus in the high tunnel, and out here they were probably just shy of that, 4.5 feet maybe. I'm just amazed at them, and they are so beautiful when they're growing like that, I kind of just let them do their own thing. Now last year we had tomatoes out here with them and sunflowers too, and so it was really good distraction from our produce for the bugs and stuff to go to the flowers, but also it drew pollinators, which also helped to pollinate those plants, and we got a good yield before the pest pressure got too high. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how that's going to turn out. Now, what I want to do here, let me get around, is I want to show you this other area here, which is right near the house. And this is our bed that we installed our asparagus in for the year. We have some purple asparagus in here. We have some green asparagus, your standard asparagus. We got flowers in there, peppers in there, tomatoes. I think there may even be a strawberry or two in there that needed a home. Some runners that I accidentally pulled up. So this bed right here is doing phenomenal. Of course, it needs to be weeded, just like everything else around here, but it's very healthy. And you can see at the back of it, we have some cucumbers that we're trellising up, and you can also see that those tomatoes are in need of staking. We ran into a huge issue where you see those wooden stakes that are there. We had planned to do all of our tomatoes with those, and our zucchini and our squash. And all of a sudden we bought a bunch, and then we went back to buy a second batch, and they were out of them at the store. And then when we went to order them online, we ordered them, and then they canceled our order saying that they no longer had them. So I'm going to be experimenting with over here with these tomatoes is a type of Florida weave, and that will be enough to handle these tomatoes. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do with the ones in the high tunnel. It's hard to change on the fly when you've had one plan and then suddenly you have to change, but also farming is all about adaptability too. So that's that. These tomatoes also are in need of pruning. A lot of extra stems we have going on here. So I'm going to be doing a video about how we prune. It'll be easier to stake these and even do the Florida weave with them pruned back at least some. Anyway, oh my goodness, the rain is coming, guys. So that is what's happening here in one of our family beds. And real quick, before the rain gets too heavy, I want to come over and show you our nectarine tree. It's done so good over the last few years, but this year we're having some really bad pest pressure, and I got the treatment too late. I should have gotten it about 2 months sooner in order to be able to save a lot of our fruit. I'm not able to remember the name of the bug at the moment, but basically he lays his larvae inside of the fruit. And you can see here an area where he has already visited. So the new animals that we have are going to be taking advantage of our nectarines, a lot of them. We've already been able to eat a couple of these that we're splitting, I guess, from the heavy rainfall. But for the most part, we're not going to be getting nearly as much as we had hoped because of that one bug. But next year will be much better for us because we are already know what we need to do to keep that from happening again. And I'm hoping it's not too late for our peach tree. Yeah, so we have a few peaches on the peach tree. Okay, I'm gonna have to head in, guys. For information about what's growing, check out our monthly blog. This is Sheena. Have a good one. Oh my gosh.